They said majority draw. They cheated Roach. Roach got robbed.
Rate the performance.
Won the story.
Roach won the story.
Roach won the story. He didn't get the win, but he won.
We just witnessed something we were all never expecting. Tank Davis, the undefeated knockout artist, the pay-per-view star, the so-called face of boxing, going to a draw against Lamont Roach, and not just any draw, a controversial one filled with questionable officiating, fighter excuses, and boxing fans left wondering if this was the worst robbery they had seen in recent years.
Was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that, but the rules do state if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic.
First in the line of reaction was Crawford, who, for the last few days, has made it clear he doesn't like Tank one bit, and he wasn't about to let him off the hook. With what he saw as a weak excuse for taking a knee in the 9th round, Crawford went straight to Twitter, no hesitation, no sugarcoat, saying some of y'all need to watch Mayweather versus Hernandez and see Mayweather take a knee, because he hurt his hand, and it was called a knockdown, not from a punch either.
That's not, he took a knee, but he took a knee, That means, knockdown.
Why do you think that they didn't take a point off?
The referee missed it.
That then he followed up with the knockout punch of tweets I never seen. Someone take a knee, and they don't count it as a knockdown, must have forgot the rules for tonight. They robed that boy, and it's crazy. And just when people thought he was done, he added the finishing blow. Roach won, and that should have been called a knockdown. Let's see. What? Happens. Crawford didn't just criticize the decision, he made it clear that he believed Roach had done enough to win outright, and he wasn't alone in this. Backing up Crawford was His Excellency Turki Alal Sheikh, the man behind some of the biggest boxing events in the world. Today, Turki didn't hold back. He called out the bigger issue that had fans upset. Beyond just the result, the fact that this fight was put behind an $80 pay-per-view wall only to leave them disappointed. If you charge people $80 for you must give them a good card with good.
Showed up and did his thing, but Gervonta Davis is the champ, and it takes a lot to be able to beat the champ. But Roach definitely had something that we all wasn't expecting. Might have been the power, his combinations as well.
Production translation: this event wasn't worth the money, and if Turkey is saying that, it's a problem because this is a man who's been putting together mega events in Saudi Arabia, where fans expect high-quality boxing for the price they pay. If he's hinting that Tank isn't delivering anymore, that's a serious hit to Davis's reputation.
I think he got overconfident. I think he was thinking Lamont wasn't that good. I told everybody how the fight was going to go. The fight went exactly how I said. Exactly.
After seeing this performance from Gervonta, do you believe your confidence has gone a little bit more up?
My confidence been up. I've been knew I was the best.
Production translation: this event wasn't worth the money, and if Turkey is saying that, it's a problem because this is a man who's been putting together mega events in Saudi Arabia, where fans expect high-quality boxing for the price they pay. If he's hinting that Tank isn't delivering anymore, that's a serious hit to Davis's reputation. Then there was Shakur Stevenson, who has been chasing a fight with Tank for a long time now. Despite the controversy, Stevens made one thing clear: he still wants the fight. He ain't even gone _ on dude like he would do me, but I'm still ready and willing to fight. Let's make it happen. But Ryan Garcia, the social media king of boxing, didn't waste a second before jumping in. And when Ryan reacts, it's going to get people talking. Lamont won, that simple, no extra words, no hesitation. And then he hit boxing right where it hurts. Not calling that knockdown is the wildest thing I've ever seen in boxing. That type of stuff makes boxing look bad. Then he added the cherry on. Soon, Danny Garcia, meanwhile, had a different approach. He didn't just focus on the fight, he used this as a moment to remind everyone why Floyd Mayweather was in a league of his own. That's why I always say that's how you know how great Floyd Mayweather was, because no matter who he fought and how close, he always won. Even if you were supposed to beat somebody easily, he still did it. That's why boxing is better when you fight the best. If you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with less of a name and you're supposed to win or have a performance like this, it hurts, it hurts. Your resume a little bit, not to the people who love you, but to the people who really know. Boxing Danny wasn't outright saying Tank is finished, but he was pointing out that performances like this can damage a fighter's legacy, and considering how often Tank has been compared to Floyd, this was a reminder that he hasn't reached that level yet. Then there was the post-fight madness. Tank, clearly frustrated with the reaction he was getting from the crowd, tried to explain. What happened when you were sweating and sassed like that? The grace came into my face and it burnt my eyes while you all booing like I'm talking nonsense. That didn't do much to calm anyone down. If anything, it made things worse because what fans wanted to hear was accountability, not an excuse about hair. Grace.
How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that.
Roach, on the other hand, handled things like a man who believed. He had one dad, is a great fighter. I thank him for the opportunity to show the world to all the people that were doubting me, all the people that were talking rubbish, all the fake boxing media. Even though I didn't win tonight, I thought I did, but that's a win for me in my book. But we're not satisfied, we need a real day. But if you voluntarily take a knee and the ref starts counting, that should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight.
You can knee or touch the canvas, blood, and it's through to a punch, or even if you hurt and you go down, that's a knockdown. That's what I know from the rules of boxing.
Roach, on the other hand, handled things like a man who believed. He had one dad, is a great fighter. I thank him for the opportunity to show the world to all the people that were doubting me, all the people that were talking rubbish, all the fake boxing media. Even though I didn't win tonight, I thought I did, but that's a win for me in my book. But we're not satisfied, we need a real day. But if you voluntarily take a knee and the ref starts counting, that should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight.
Over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing.
There was no need for a translator. Their Roach made it plain and simple. He should have won, and he wants justice for it. This whole situation also raises serious questions about Tank's future. Before the fight, Davis had mentioned that he only wanted to fight 3 more times before retiring. Now, with a controversial draw on his record, does he still stick to that plan? Does he chase a rematch with Roach to clear his name? Or does he move on to bigger fights, hoping fans forget this ever happened?